Hey Shooby-Doodlers, well let's draw the Great Wall of China, and I'm going to pencil it out a bit to start off with, and I'm going to draw kind of a curve coming around there and a curve coming there. That will come around like that. So the first watchtower will be about here, maybe there and across. And so the watchtower is very much kind of leaning inwards. It doesn't have nice square walls. We're going to have the door about there. We've got a kind of a line across there and a line across there. And then we're going to have another wall going up to the next watchtower. And this is going off into the distance, so it's getting narrower and narrower. Some sections of the Great Wall have got a plain top along here. So this is kind of like the handrail, whereas this has got like a castle bit with bits cut out. So that will be coming up to there, and we want the same kind of thing happening here, and then we want the door there, and we want some windows along there, and then it's going to go zooming up here, doing a similar kind of thing, where we will have another watchtower, and then we'll have it going up to yet another one, getting higher and higher and higher up the mountain, and this will be a kind of a main fortress watchtower kind of thing. And this is going to have a little house on the top for the guards. This has a little house on the top for the guards too, and then that's going to go off into the distance, and we're going to have hills that are going along like that. Okay, let's try inking this in, and I'm going to start off by drawing this, which I think of as being kind of the handrail of the whole thing, and then this is going to be kind of scrubby kind of little bushes and trees and things growing up alongside, and I'm going to draw that going up here. Now this is the really difficult bit, okay, is to make these little castellations. I'm not quite sure, like on the ramparts. So if we draw lots and lots of little boxes, then that's going to go down and across, down and across, down and across, like that. So you're going to start not seeing these bits on the inside. Do a ziggy bit as it comes around up to the top there, like that. And then we can put in the staircase. Those lines getting closer and closer as we get to the top. And then we can put a doorway in there. And then we want a little window in there. And then draw that side of the watchtower going up. And then we can have the hillside tumbling away over there, and we're going to want a kind of a pattern line going across there like that. And here we want windows as well, so they're fairly simple, with a round top and a square bottom. And then along the top here, then we've got these castellations. I think that's the right word. So they kind of look like castles, ramparts. On the top of this one, we have a kind of like a little house, which I think is for the soldiers to live in. I'm not quite sure. And I think we want a little bit of kind of that sort of Chinese pattern on the top. We can have that tumbling away there a bit. And then the bottom of this wall here will be all sort of crumbly where the things are growing up to it again. And again, we got this castellation on that side, and that's all you really need to do there, because we're quite in the distance now. And then we want these again. The walls again are not square; they're all leaning in like that. So, and we'll want the hillside going off there. We want that line across there. We want windows, a window there, and then we want these castellations again across like that. And now we're going to go on up to the next one. And I'm just going to do this with a kind of a zigzag there to sort of show that that's where the wall with the castellations, and then that's the other one. And then we're going to put a staircase going up to it, and again have these bits going up. Now these ones don't have the little house on the top. I think they only appear every 3 or 4 watchtowers. And then we can have the hillside tumbling off there, and then we're going to do this kind of thing again, going off up here, and this is much narrower, it's much smaller, and again that should be kind of crinkly on that side, and we want to see steps going up there. And this is another one of the kind of the important ones with a little house on the top. So we're going to draw this angle. Remember, it's not a square box. Windows. Oh, I should have done little castellations there, shouldn't I? Oopsie daisy. And then we want to see this little house on the top again as well. And then we can have the wall going off in sections. Now when the ink is completely dry, and if you didn't press too hard with your pencil, you should be able to rub out all those pencil marks. To make this look a bit stony, then I'm not going to draw hundreds of stones, but I'm going to draw some. And if you just sort of draw these little occasional ones, it kind of gives this effect of stone. So you don't want it to be totally you don't have to draw in every single stone. That would drive you mad. Now, Swaleha Tootle contacted me and said, could I draw the Great Wall of China? And I'm very happy to do that. It's a really good idea, thanks. And if you've got a really good idea for a drawing, then put your idea in the comments box below. And then while I'm doing all these little bits, also go and click the subscribe button. Because if you've got this far into the video, you obviously like drawing. And I do these videos every Monday, always something new and different and interesting for you to draw. And now I think we can maybe put some shading in. So if we got the light coming from the front there, then that will be darkish. But then we can put a kind of an angled shade down there. Same there. And I think we're going to want that to be shaded. And then we'll want this wall to be shaded, but it doesn't have to go all the way up. So everything that's kind of facing this way can be shaded. So that wants to be a bit shaded, and I think this wants to be shaded too. And then also the ground, I think this will be shaded on that side. And we could maybe help to bring this forward. Just shade that bit there, a little bit darker underneath it. And we can help to bring this forward by putting a bit of shading in the background there, like that, and similarly there. There you are, how to draw the Great Wall of China. You can keep going and going and going and going forever and ever on hundreds of bits of paper, because the Great Wall of China is enormous. Thanks for watching, and you can support this channel and get so much more on my Patreon page. Click to find out more. Make sure you are subscribed to the Shoo Rayner Drawing Channel on YouTube, and in the meantime, keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, 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 and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.